Hello, beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. Now, today we're looking at your past, not your foundation, because the cards came out, and I wanted to put them in the past, and then I put them in foundation, and then on the day of, I put them back in the past, because that's where they belong. Now, the cards that came out is Abundance and the Nine of Cups. Clearly indicated something wonderful, a wish fulfillment that happened for you, something that brought you abundance. It doesn't necessarily mean money of any kind of materialistic thing. It is something that made you feel abundant and grateful. A wish that came true. It could be for it could be for a million different things, little, medium, or big wishes. It doesn't really matter. But the point is that Spirit wants you to remember a time when you got your heart's desire. That's the whole point to this reading today, is that they want you to look back at a time when you wished for something and it came true. You got what you wanted. Because what happens is that we get caught up on making wishes or preparing for wishes or writing down wishes, and we never take the first step forward in fear that that wish will not come true. So they want you to now tap back into memory of the past where you made a wish, you worked on a wish, and then the wish appeared. So in other words, there was a beginning, a middle, and end, as I've been talking about all week. You brought something to fruition, and it gave back to you what you wanted, okay? They want you to get stuck in that type of energy and feeling, because we get stuck in the other one where we fear things are not going to happen and we're not going to get our heart's wishes. So, as always, I'm going to look at the Abundance card first. And this one is speaking of the Hunter Moon, which at the time of the year we're gathering, and of course that time of the year is all about the harvest, right? And it's all about gathering supplies for winter. Depending on what time period you were in, that could include, like right now it's harvest, before when meat wasn't just processed for us to eat, and food wasn't just, you know, available in stores. That was gathering meat and the harvest of whatever could be, you know, pickled and kept, and you name it. It was the time of the year where the harvest came in, where the abundance came in, that would sustain you for the rest of the year, right? Because at one point, money wasn't really about being rich. Money was about being able to buy things to sustain you, right? So it became something very different, right? Okay, my commitments increase my joy and freedom. I like that. And that's the thing. They want you to remember everything it took for you to get there. Okay, your dedication, your organization, because to do this you've had to plant things, you had to store things, but ultimately when you were abundant and had things, it's because you planned, organized, and you know, got things going. You committed to it. And it's the same thing now in this future. You have to commit to it. How do you commit to it? Well, you don't only have the thought and then talk yourself out of it. You have the thought and you start putting processes in place for it to happen, for it to take place. Okay? And like I said, your harvest could come in like the same day. Or it can come in after 6 months, or it can come in after 3 years. It doesn't really matter. The important part is for you to start building on it today. Okay? To plant the seed now. Whether it's a long growing seed or a fast growing seed, it doesn't much matter. It's the fact that you planted the seed, you've watered it, you gave it what it needs to grow. That's what you need to do. You can't just be thinking about the seed or have the seed in a bag somewhere doing nothing. You need to actually give it what it needs to get to where it needs to go, right? So my commitments increase my joy and freedom. Your commitment to do things will increase your joy and freedom because it will bring in abundance. So it's time to remember that time. It's time to go back in time and really focus on what you did and how you accomplished it. Didn't it make you feel good? It made you feel like you had accomplished something, right? That you had done what you needed to do to get what you wanted? Absolutely. Okay? Faith. My life is divinely guided. You also have to have faith in yourself. You have to faith in your ideas and your path. Absolutely. Okay? Sometimes it feels like this. I see him jumping like towards, you know, hoping to grab on. It feels like that sometimes, especially when you start something and you're not sure where it's going to go. But you have to have faith that it is going to happen, that things are going to work out. Okay? Faith in yourself. I mean, a lot of times it's just a crisis of self-confidence. It's a crisis of, I don't believe in myself. But in the past you've succeeded. You've had faith. You were committed. And you made it happen. So, no more thinking about what's not going to happen. Think of what you've already accomplished. What's the best way of doing it? I've already done something. I already jumped off that cliff. I've already done that route. And I succeeded. What if it does work out? You know, is what they're asking you. What if it actually works out for you? What if everything you wish for actually came through? Because you were brave enough and courageous enough to take the steps forward. Okay? We always think of the what if it doesn't work out. What about what if it does? What if you were abundant? Right? The hanged one. This is the hangman. This is the card of perspective. What if that anchor, again, that anchor coming in, what if that anchor is just a necklace that you're holding in your hand? That it's nothing that bad. Okay? It's not actually going to hanker you down and keep you stuck. It's just a necklace. It's just a bauble that you can put around your neck to remind you that you're not anchored. That you're not. That the perspective is you can actually go somewhere and do something. The Four of Cups, and you have the Strength card. The Strength card has been coming out a lot this week. The Four of Cups. Here's you with the water can, okay? Probably full of water, sitting there, not watering your plants. How are you going to make anything grow in your garden if you're not giving it what it needs? That's what it's talking. Seed and seed that, seed this. Of course they're going to give me this, right? Of course. Because it's like, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? You waiting for courage? You've had the courage. You've done it before. You've had abundance. This is about the past. You've managed to be successful before. Why are you doubting yourself now? There's no need to doubt yourself now. Okay? Yeah. I love this Eight of Vessels, and I'll tell you why. And there's a Chariot that came out with it. Okay. Why do I love this Eight of Vessels? Well, because if you had put... What happens when you put that Eight of Vessels, the Eight of Cups? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What's missing? Number 9. Okay, number 9. It's like that piece that's missing for you to move on into the right direction. The Chariot. The movement in the right direction. When you fix this vase becomes whole. And then what can you do with that whole vase? The vase that's fixed, that's repaired. And start filling it up. And what are you going to fill it up with? The right things, right? It doesn't matter that it's fixed. I've seen things that were broken and fixed and lasted another 20, 30 years. Don't worry about that. The only thing that this vase is something designed completely to you. Would anybody ever mistake this vase for just a vase that looks like every other vase? Of course not. You'd see this cracked vase and you'd know immediately, this is mine. This is mine. Because I recognize all of these. It's that authenticity that makes it yours. And you've also known how far this vase has come and everything that it's been through. Absolutely. And you're going to fill it with things that you know, because, you know, just the fact that it's here is a wondrous thing. Even in its shattered pieces, it's still in one. If you can just find number 9, which is gratitude and joy. Okay? And this is why we're looking back right now. This is why we're looking back at life in this way. Because we want to fill it with gratitude and joy and happiness. Because as soon as we do that, Pisces, it helps us move forward in the things that we want to do now. The new things that are coming in. It also helps with fear. I've done this before. I can do it again. I can have the courage. This is nothing for me. Okay? Please begin your journey in whatever you're doing right now. It is so, I don't know. For myself, they're telling me for myself, and I'm passing it on to you. Okay? Don't let it get to a point where you're stagnating so much that eventually the tower is going to like come crashing around your ears. Because it will. It's either you do it or they do it, but it doesn't much matter. And it feels so much better when you're the one who's dictating how things are going and how it's going to feel. Because when they do it, sometimes that's when it doesn't feel so great. You know you can do this. You've seen this before. You've made it happen. You can do it. All you have to do is to tap into that good feeling, energy, and go for it. Have faith. Commit to yourself. You've done the abundant thing before. You can do it again. Okay? Let's pull some more here. And by the way, they're in different drawings, but this is the same picture. Okay? This is the same. In this one, though, she's holding a nice little wolf. Fox, I'm sorry, not a wolf. And in this one, she's holding a flower. They're wearing the same exact color dress. Look at that. Okay? Just different people drawing the same picture. The same thing. I love that. I love that it's the same color dress. Oh, that was the Page of Swords, by the way. That just came, yeah. Okay, so you have the Five of Vessels. Yeah. It's time to concentrate on the eggs that did hatch. Not the ones that broke along the way. There's always a possibility, I'm hearing from them. There's a yes and there's a no. You can concentrate on the no all you want. But you have to admit to yourself that there have been yeses in your life. And that's what they want you to look at. Look at the yeses. Right? And the Four of Wands. Look at this. So open up that door. Okay? That light. That hope. Open up that door. Just a crack. Okay? The Four of Wands for me is always about reflecting on where you are and where you want to go. So where do you want to go? Do you want to go in that sliver of light, that hope, that faith in yourself to get there? Absolutely. That is definitely where you want to be going. That's the road that is being indicated for you to go. Yeah, I'm seeing a Champion of Wands underneath the deck, but I'm also seeing the Star and a Crown of Coins, showing me that you have the resources to do this. You've done this before. You've followed your dreams. You've had the flames lick you in a space where you thought, oh, I'm not going to be able to do it, but you made it happen. Look at that, the Lovers again. Okay? It came to be regardless of what you thought. Why can't it be again? Okay? You've had success before. Why can you not have it again? And I want you to write down, I want you to write down in the comments right now, Pisces, and let me know where you've succeeded before. I don't care if it's small, medium, or large. Okay? Write in the comments right now. Let me know when you have succeeded at something in the past. Okay? And I want you to really think on it. Like, just sit in that energy of success. How did it feel? When did it happen? And tell me how good it felt. How good it felt. Tell me all the feelings that came from it. Okay? I want to get you in a sense of feeling awesomeness, if you know what I mean. You know, in that awesome feeling of, I've done it. Yeah, I love that 9 of Cups with that 8 of Cups. It's just, that's just kind of, you know, you have to drive it into that direction. That's what you got to do here. You got to drive that in that direction, Pisces. Okay, so now I'm taking the Power of Surrender cards. By the way, the yellow cards are the soul coaching. I like to use them Leo time when there's fire energy. Surrender to passion. Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people and activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. Exactly that. That's what I just said. Okay? That's what I just said. And it's this guy right here. Okay? That Leo new moon coming in, which is today, by the way. Okay? Right there. Set your intentions. Surrender to passion. Go for it. It is time. It is time. Absolutely. Yeah. Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on people or activities that ignite your passion. Let it flow. All right, Pisces. Let's get another one here. But that one is pretty much, yeah, that's pretty much, that sums it up. Surrender obsessive thinking. Wow. Another one. Perfect. If you're obsessing about a person's situation, turn the dilemma over to your spirit. Doing so will help bring you clarity and even solve the problem. Isn't that what you're doing right here, Pisces, right? You come here to listen to spirit message, and this is what they're telling you. Get out of your head. You've succeeded before. You've done stuff before. You've been a winner before. You've had abundance before. What are you afraid of at this point, right? What's going on in your brain? I don't know. What is going on in your brain? Yeah. Surrender obsessive thinking. Right there. Surrender to it. Let it die a very bad death. Or a very good death, I should say. The obsessive thinking. Yeah. Kill that sucker. Okay? This obsessive thinking is just stressing you out. You have the 9 first and the 10. It's just, it puts stress and anxiety in your head. And then this is your ideas getting killed before they ever lived. They didn't even see the light of day. Okay? So instead of killing the idea, kill the obsessive thinking. Get rid of it. It doesn't need to be part of your life. You have abundance. You've done this before. Okay? In your past. You have absolutely done this before. Yeah. Ew. Yeah, this is the ace, not the 9, but are you understanding, right? It's time to get yourself out of that knotted stuff. That's all this is bringing in. You don't want to be. You don't want to feel like you're, tied up. This is taking away your power. Stop taking away your power. Stop procrastinating. Take a step forward. Do what you need to. Don't overthink it. Just do. If you have a great idea, why wouldn't you just take off with it? Why wouldn't you just do what you need to do and get it done and over with? I don't know. You'll have to tell me how that works. For me, I just think to myself, I think so long and so hard that I end up losing time, not having enough time to do anything else. I waste time. I waste time. There's that Page of Swords. Didn't I say? Didn't I say? Oh, I've been waiting for that sucker to come out. Yep. He makes things sound truthful. And he makes the fact that you've already been abundant and done it before, oh, but that was just a fluke, right? This is what the Page of Swords would say. Yeah, you succeeded, but that doesn't mean it happens every time. That's a truth, but it's a lie. It's a truth meant to hinder you. It's the one that takes over and tells you that you can't reproduce the success that you've had before. Which is honestly a whole bunch of bull crap. Pisces, it's a whole bunch of bull crap. You have succeeded before. Concentrate on that. Don't let him concentrate on the eggs that got broken. No, 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 no. No. That was practice run. That's not a failure. That's wisdom. That's lessons and wisdom gained. That's not a failure. That's just you practicing. Okay? So, yeah. Yeah, no, no, no. No, I'm not letting you get away with it, Pisces. You can't do it anymore. No more excuses. No. No more. Get out of that brain. Okay? You want something? Do it. Right. It all depends how you see things. Exactly. And that's what I was saying. You see these eggs? These eggs that are broken? This Five of Swords is going. Well, it depends. Am I winner or loser? It all depends the way you look at it, right? The Hangman's all about perspective. You're blocking yourself with your thoughts. You're letting the Page of Swords let you think that these are failures when they're actually just, practicing. Practicing for future success. Okay? So which side are you on? You on the winning side or on the losing side? The Five of Swords is always for me. I'm on the winning side or I'm on the losing side? I'm on the winning side. Okay? Yeah, I scrambled a few eggs while I was trying to figure it out. So what? Scrambled eggs taste great. And this right here, okay, this is a door of opportunity that's opened up for you. Everything that has happened to you, everything that you see, the fresh perspective, the scrambled eggs, all of that, that is leading you into having more knowledge, more tools, everything available to you to open up even more new opportunity. But you've got to let it take light. You have to let it take flight. Yeah. Nine of Cups, Seven of Cups. Nine of Cups again. So it's the second time it comes out. The Seven of Cups showing opportunity. This card has a double-edged sword though. Because if you have too many opportunities, then you don't know where to begin. And again, that can stop you. But what you should be doing is just being grateful that you have so many opportunities. That's that first world problem thing I was talking about. Okay? And of course, have faith. Have faith that things are going to work out for you. Okay? Commit to the process. Commit to going forward here. Okay? Commit to this abundance. And this is abundance. Let's not forget about the abundance that's coming in. Commit to it. Fully understand it. And go forward with it. Pisces. Absolutely. Okay. The Emperor. Yes, yes. Long time ago they told me to tell you that the Emperor is not the stability that is outwardly around you that is important. It's the one that you create within yourself. Whatever abundant thing that you made happen, whatever thing that you worked on and became reality, that comes from within you. Okay? You believed in the idea, whatever that may be. It could be career, love, whatever. You believed in it so much that your absolute faith in the way to organize it, move forward into it, you made it into a reality. And that internal force, that force, it came from within you, inside of you. That is the stability and authority and a power that lives within you, inside of you, beautiful Pisces. Okay? The past, they're looking at the past right now because they want to urge that stability back into your life. Okay? When you solve problems in a positive way, not in a negative way, okay, it brings wisdom and good decisions. Even if you feel that you've made mistakes, the wisdom that you gain brings better decisions. And the Emperor is here to look over on that. Look at him. He's looking over at all of this going, you've got everything you need. You've done this before. You've managed before now to get it done. To accomplish the impossible. You have. So his question right now is, don't let your mind take over. Don't let it steal the power away from you. And that's the biggest one. Stealing the power away from you. We seem to forget that we overcome so many things in life and have success in so many things. Right now, Pisces Spirit is telling me that the stuff that you're looking at as well, it may be things that you don't even see as abundance or wins. Okay? Like surviving childhood. Stuff like that. You're going, well, I was just going along. No, sometimes some of us have survived a childhood that was horrendous, that was terrible, that would need like counseling. My own childhood, I probably would have needed counseling. And I never did because I looked for answers on my own. And I'm not saying that it's wrong to seek counseling, absolutely not. Absolutely not. But most people would probably think, if I tell them my story, that I would have been in counseling. But I worked hard at sanity, and I worked hard at keeping my optimism for life. I worked hard on figuring out what my journey was and how I could help people rather than just wallow in defeat. To use that as strength that I could pass on to other people. And that is an abundance that I acquired. That is something that gave back to me, even though I may not consider it part of this reading. Like, going for a job or leaving a job and then, you know, being successful at another job, whatever. That's more concrete that you can see. But there's some battles and there's some things that we have done here that are considered a win. And they want you to look at every aspect of your life when it comes to that. Alright, so I'm going to take some, because we have time, I have time. I feel that time has been very slow going. I'm going to pick a guardian angel card. And I'm also going to pick some charms. And then I'm going to let you go. Alright, so these are beautiful heart cards. Expression. Express how you feel, clearly, lovingly, and honestly without fear or judgment. Say it exactly like it is. All will be resolved when you express to others how you truly feel. Trust in the power of life to guide you and heal all concern. Self-expression is liberating and healing. And I feel this card was for yesterday's reading, where we were not communicating, okay? So I'm going to leave that here. Remember yesterday when you were thinking, when communication was hidden in the deck. This is about self-expression. Okay, this is all part of it too, Pisces. Relax. There is plenty of time to do and achieve all you desire. Place your hands gently on your heart and allow your breath to guide you to a quiet space within. Imagine yourself bathed in golden light, flowing from the eternal heart of God. I, your guardian angel, am with you. Allow me into your heart. You will accomplish more by focusing on that which is most important in life, love. Absolutely. And the 9, we must remember that the 9 of Cups is about love as well. Okay? So go back to a peaceful place. Go back to a good place. Go back to the past where you were happy, where you felt love, accomplished, happiness, and a relaxed way of being. Okay? One of the greatest things you can do is to just calm the mind and put it in a state of betterment, of bliss, of happiness. We forget that a lot of the time. We have a hard time with that one. Okay? Oh, okay. One more. One more. Okay. One more. Okay. Balance. Difference is a necessary part of human evolution, and everything in life is comprised of opposites, which together make life whole. If you light a candle in a room already flooded with light, the light of your candle would be indistinguishable from the light which already exists. Because of darkness, we are able to perceive light. Both are necessary. Absolutely. So don't be too hard on yourself right now, Pisces, when you are, you know, overthinking and driving yourself nuts and seeing the dark. And remember that not failing, but having hard times and I guess crosses to bear in life means that you also feel wonderfully good when success does finally come. Okay? Otherwise, it would just blend in as another experience. And I've already talked about the flooded light thing. I find it really impressive that that's come in right now. I hadn't spoken about that in a long, long time. I love that, that example, if you will. Okay, so let's see here. I'm going to pick in the charms. I want to show you this. I had this done a long time ago when I had my first bunnies. Look at this. And now I have a bunny again. So pretty. Alright, so. Okay. So the one that I saw was August. And you really are in the right month, Pisces. You are in the right month to be doing whatever you're doing. Okay? And let's see here. You are my sunshine. I feel that that is saying, of course, with the sun in Leo, The sun in Leo. the sun in Leo, there you go. The moon in Leo, okay? And of course, there's a lot of fire energy coming in. The sun being, of course, that great big fireball in the sky. It's saying take this opportunity to shine, okay? You are my sunshine, please shine. It is your time to shine, okay? And of course, like I said, August, we are in the month of August. This is the time, this is the place, right now. This is the time, this is the place. And I know it came in this way, but I was looking at it when it was coming out and I saw August. And that's where you are. Find this balance right now. Okay, so again, the 6 is coming in for me because I'm seeing it here, the dice with the 6. I feel that the next 6 months are very important for you here. Okay, not only for you, because I've also been told that whatever you do now in the next 6 months, it's going to unfold into something quite interesting. Okay, so we have the initials K and W. Keep working is what I'm hearing. Keep working at it, okay? Keep doing what you're doing, beautiful Pisces. You could also have people with those initials. Keep working at the life that you want to build here. If I calculate 6 months, it would be February, which is also by the end of that month, our birthday month. So by your next birthday, or close to it, Pisces, we're going to be doing a lot. Maybe as a birthday wish, things are going to be coming in. I sure hope so. What a great birthday present it is. Maybe you should just do that, write that down somewhere, and put it as, well, by my next birthday, I'm going to accomplish something fantastic. There's nothing better than writing things down. It's almost like you're writing a contract with yourself to remind yourself that you are capable and able to make anything you want happen. All right. So, I guess it's a bit of a shorter one today, but that's okay with me. We were talking about the past. Tomorrow we're looking at your foundation and all the growth that you have done so far. You have come so far. I feel a lot of the times here when I'm doing these readings in the last few months, I feel like I'm listing down like all the hard work and the months and months, and for some of you, the years of accomplishments that you have done. It's like I feel like I'm writing, like I'm actually, you know, going down a list of, and I've accomplished this, and I've overcome this, and I've done all of this, and I feel it's fantastic how far you've come. Yes, some of this is a reminder, some of this, of course, is repeated, but, you know, it's a great place to be reminded, right? Sometimes you just listen to it and you go, yeah, maybe I've done this again, and maybe I should stop doing that. Maybe it's great to have somebody to go, hey, get out of your head and get back into your heart. Get back to your previous successes and live in that energy rather than the one that you are building up again that's stopping you, that's you know, hindering your progress. So take full advantage of this beautiful new moon in Leo. Take all that beautiful energy to shine and get it done, Pisces. I know you can. I have no doubts about it whatsoever. All right? So I'm going to send you a lot of love, light, and blessings. Please make sure to like this video. It helps the channel very, very much. Commenting, sharing, subscribing, all works. If you're not already doing that, and I'm wishing you the very best, my beautiful ones. And I will see you tomorrow. Take care, and bye for now.